Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The drama continues to unfold at Bravo with Andy Cohen. Lee McSweeney's attorney has asked to dive into private recordings and documents related to the cast against the Watch What Happens live host. They plan to set up under-oath interviews with all the people tied to the case, and the judge has given them the go-ahead. Here's what that means for Andy Cohen. Lee McSweeney is suing Bravo and Andy Cohen for things she experienced while working with the network. She claims that they tried to make her fall off the wagon while she was filming for two of the network's shows, Real Housewives of New York City and Real Housewives, Ultimate Girls Trip. Andy Cohen is listed as an executive producer on both programs, and the Real Housewives star named him as one of the main perpetrators. In her lawsuit, which was filed in February, Lee said that producers wanted her to be unpredictable, citing better ratings as the reason why. According to Lee, producers intentionally undermined her sobriety time and time again. Eventually, she started to drink again. Her suit also claims that Andy Cohen did cocaine with some of the Real Housewives stars. At this point, Andy has denied all of the allegations being made against him. Attorneys for Andy Cohen and Bravo previously asked a judge to dismiss the lawsuit altogether. They also pushed for Lee's lawyers to be prevented from starting the discovery period, which is where they can begin to gather evidence. Now, a judge has determined that Lee McSweeney's lawyers will be allowed to dive into personal files and recordings that might help prove her claims. This will allow her to gather evidence until the judge decides whether or not to dismiss the case. In addition to suing Bravo and Andy Cohen, the Real Housewives of New York City alum has also filed a lawsuit against Shed Media, which produces the Bravo show. She's also filed suit against NBC Universal, which owns Bravo, and Warner Bros., which owns Shed. These aren't the only allegations being made against Andy Cohen and Bravo at this point in time. Not long ago, fellow Real Housewives alum Brandi Glanville came forward about some disturbing messages she received from the Bravo exec. Brandi revealed video messages that showed Andy asking her if she wanted to watch him have sex. In the clips, she said that Andy was visibly drunk and was accompanied by Below Deck star Kate Chastain. Since the videos were released to the media, Andy Cohen has come forward apologizing, stating that his behavior was inappropriate. However, he maintains that everything he said was in jest, and that Brandi Glanville knew that. What do you think about the Bravo/Andy Cohen drama? Let us know in the comments below. Amanda Blankenship is an over-caffeinated wife and mother. When she's not reading or writing, you can find her watching reality TV or a good, juicy drama series. In a move that has both shocked and intrigued the entertainment industry, a judge has recently given the green light for an investigation into Andy Cohen's private recordings. The decision, which has sent ripples through the media landscape, raises complex questions about privacy, legality, and the intersection of celebrity culture with judicial processes. This development is set to be a landmark case in how personal and professional boundaries are navigated in the age of digital media. Andy Cohen, the well-known television host, producer, and executive behind some of reality TV's biggest hits, has always been a polarizing figure. Known for his role on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live, Cohen has built a career on his quick wit, sharp interviewing skills, and his knack for stirring the pot. However, this new legal battle has thrown him into the spotlight for entirely different reasons. The origins of this case are as sensational as they are complicated. The dispute began when a former employee of Cohen's production company claimed to have come across private recordings that allegedly contained sensitive information. The employee, whose identity remains confidential, filed a lawsuit demanding that Cohen's private recordings be reviewed as part of a broader investigation into potential misconduct and illegal activities within Cohen's organization. The lawsuit hinges on allegations that Cohen's recordings, set to include private conversations, business dealings, and off-the-record discussions, might shed light on illegal or unethical behavior. While the exact nature of these alleged recordings remains under wraps, the implications are enormous. The judge's ruling to allow these recordings to be scrutinized marks a significant moment in legal history, particularly in how it pertains to privacy rights and the media industry. From a legal perspective, this case is a fascinating study in balancing privacy with transparency. The Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution protects individuals against unreasonable searches and seizures, but this right is not absolute. The court must weigh Cohen's right to privacy against the claims made in the lawsuit. The judge's decision to permit an investigation into private recordings suggests a belief that there is a substantial public or legal interest that justifies this intrusion. The potential legal precedent set by this case could influence future privacy cases, particularly those involving high-profile individuals. If the court finds that the recordings are indeed relevant to the case, it might establish a new standard for how private communications are handled in legal disputes. The ruling raises important questions about how much personal privacy individuals can expect when involved in legal proceedings and what constitutes reasonable grounds for digging into private records. The media reaction to the judge's decision has been intense and multifaceted. As one of the most recognizable figures in reality TV, Andy Cohen's personal life and professional dealings are of significant public interest. News outlets have been abuzz with speculation about what the recordings might reveal, fueling public curiosity and debate. For Cohen, the situation has been a public relations nightmare. Known for his charismatic and often controversial persona, he now finds himself in a position where his private life could potentially be laid bare. The media frenzy has sparked conversations about the ethics of reporting on such private matters and whether the public's right to know outweighs individual privacy rights. The implications of the case extend beyond Cohen himself. It touches on broader themes of celebrity culture, the nature of privacy in a digital age, and how media and legal systems intersect. As such, it has captured the attention of both legal analysts and media commentators who are keenly watching how this case unfolds. Celebrity culture and privacy. The case against Andy Cohen is emblematic of larger trends in how society views celebrity privacy. In an era where personal lives are increasingly publicized and scrutinized, the boundaries between public and private spheres have become more porous. Celebrities like Cohen are often subject to intense media scrutiny, which can sometimes blur the lines of personal privacy. Cohen's situation underscores a growing tension between the public's fascination with celebrity lives and the rights of individuals to maintain their privacy. The question arises, to what extent should public figures surrender their personal privacy in exchange for fame and fortune? This case may set important precedents for how such questions are addressed in the future. As the legal proceedings continue, the entertainment industry and media observers will be closely monitoring developments. The judge's decision to allow an investigation into Cohen's private recordings is just the beginning of what promises to be a complex and highly publicized legal battle. The outcome of the case could have wide-reaching implications for both privacy laws and media practices. If Cohen's recordings are found to contain significant evidence of wrongdoing, it could have serious consequences for his career and reputation. Conversely, if the recordings are deemed irrelevant, or if the legal process finds that the investigation was unjustified, it could reaffirm the importance of safeguarding personal privacy. In the end, the case against Andy Cohen is more than just a legal dispute. It's a reflection of ongoing debates about privacy, media ethics, and the nature of celebrity. As the legal process unfolds, it will undoubtedly continue to capture the public's imagination and provoke discussions about where we draw the line between public interest and personal privacy. Don't